Hey, good morning, everybody. Have you been working on this tree with me for April? Good. Well, I'm not leaving you hanging. I want to finish the embellishments. There's one more video coming. I just have a missing party. So I've been searching through my studio, and so you're going to get studio backdoor tours here because I have a huge surprise for you. I just can't find her. So in addition to the add-on wire I'm going to put on this tree and show you how to do some cute curly business, I also wanted to introduce you to things called charms and stamps. Lots of fun stuff that can be added to these trees. So anyway, in search of my surprise, I have re-inspired myself by finding all kinds of other stuff. So now I'm going to hope to inspire you by showing you all that stuff as I go in search of my surprise for this tree for you. So first, let me introduce you to these things called metal stamps. So in search of my little elusive creature that I'm going to add to this tree, what I did find was her little handbag and all of, the buckets here. I moved a year and a half or so ago, and so I redid all the studio, but I haven't revisited everything. So anyway, I found all my little silver, copper charms and such. Why am I showing you these things? Well, because perhaps on your little tree here, you might have a cute little Cupid charm that you want to dangle. It doesn't have to all be copper. You can mix your metal. We're going to add another wire and make it curly cute, but look how cute Cupid is if he were dangling right there on the tree. Or maybe you have a little owl. I don't have an owl. I don't think so. I have a little butterfly, that I could also, probably a smaller one, but even still, my point being, look how cute, right? And then if you guys don't know, so charms usually have a little hole. You can hang them. I wouldn't put the handbag there, but I might to tempt her. I'm not sure. Not this time. Anyway, I found my violins. These are cute little pins I got at secondhand stores. And, consignment shops, ARC. You just break apart old jewelry when you find interesting pieces. And you salvage the good parts. So cute. Look at these. Twin violins. And I'll find something to do with them. But anyway, you could also, pretend that there were a cute little sprite or something playing fiddle here on your tree. This one's too big, but you get the idea. Okay, so here's a metal stamp. They're lightweight. You can buy them everywhere. I got, I think, a lot of these on Etsy. And on the tree, remember I had us stitch a couple of stitches right there. It's not enough to hold the whole thing together, but I wasn't quite done. But anyway, my point being is, I could have kind of slipped this little piece in there instead of adding more. Oh, look, here's her shoe. I'm getting close. Put that there and tempt her with her handbag. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so anyway, I could, I could sew that in there. Little stamps like this. They won't patina too well, so you have to kind of keep that in mind, but look how cute you can be with them. And make some add-ons to your tree in this way as well, in addition to or instead of an add-on wire for some curly effects. So cute. I also have this little bucket of, they're bead caps, right? But look, they're so cute and flowery that I probably could also do something like that and drop a darling crystal or bead in there. Let's see, do I have a handy bead? Okay, so look what I had to take apart. in search of my surprise. This is where I kind of keep all my beadworks and my rocks. And it's a mess right now because I tore it all apart. But in search of what I'm in search of, I found the bead bowls. Yeah, little secret about me. I do beads. I used to work at the cutest little bead store that's closed now. I don't know what happened to them, but anyway, they had this wonderful thing called a bead bowl, and you could go, you know, in there and search through the bead bowl and put together these random bead bags, and that was so much fun. So anyway, this is how I keep some of my beads that I've taken off of strands. And when I go in search of old jewelry to pull apart, I sometimes, well, and I moved, so everything got thrown into a Tupperware. But you know, I found this at, I don't know, a garage sale in a bag or something. I don't know, but I pick some of them off if I need them. There's some cute little bling, and you know, old fun things like this. I found I had an old bag of assorted fun keys and such. So much fun. And you never know what you can find in an old bucket of beads that you've had laying around. And so look what I found inside of this one. Oh, I have so many cute things. I have so many cute things. And then in my yeah, I found some extra beads and some extra copper that I'm gonna have to organize. Oh, but look, I also found the milk beads. So I went to a garage sale, and this lady had a strand of these really old, beautiful, I think they're called milk beads, but these had color on them. These are, remember these? They're old, from way before. So anyway, I cleaned them. These are all these glass, milk glass. Beautiful, beautiful little beads. And I've kept them in here for special times. And then I just love these. These are also that milk glass, but like I said, they have special color on them. I don't know how they do it. But so much fun. Okay, and here goes another treasure I just found and remembered that I had chrome diopside crystals. Woo! Score. And aquamarine. It looks, maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't know. You tell me if you know what these are. I think they're aquamarine rough. I just got them at a mystic store one time. Anyway, I'm happy to find them. Holy cow, a missing strand of tourmaline beads that I was making into a bracelet 1,000 years ago. Whoop! That's treasure. Oh, and another little bucket of fun. Back when I was just beginning, all of this is from the local hobby store. So a lot of it is, you know, just beads that you can buy just, you know, right off of your local hobby store. And wow, I found some jewelry that I created a long time ago. I bet you didn't know this about me. This is the cutest little choker. It's a Fibonacci necklace. There's a certain count of beads that go on in here. But anyway, if I clean this up and get myself together, this might be in my store soon. Hello, cute little ladybug. And what else? Oh, the frog. So cute. And then I think I have a sun in here too. Okay. I think I might be ready. And I could not find her in the silver buckets either. Rats. There is the possibility that she is in this bead bucket that I have. Oh, I did find the pearls. So let me take, I think this one. So fine. Like a comet, like a beautiful silver comet. Okay, and here is the absolute treasure. So I had this little amethyst cluster that broke apart on me. So beautiful. And they made the most perfect little crystal clusters here that are tiny, you know, that I might be able to add through wire, or had I planned for it, maybe even in other creative ways, to my tree sculpture. That one's too big. Let's get a cute one. This one's small and cute. So I could do something like that. Oh my goodness, that is cute. Easy to wire in, you know, to your branches or with a spare wire. Crystals are rough, so they'll grip wire really easily. So anyway, if you have one of these that are falling apart, put it in a cute bucket, save all the bits. The other thing you can do, I was showing you these. They're like, you know, they have a hole so you can put a wire or a head pin. They look like little leaves. Sometimes you can cut these little bits apart and you can pretend they're little leaves here and there on your tree. But you could fold these up into a cup and kind of prong them around the crystal a little bit, I think so. Or, you know, heck with it. Put some hot glue in there and put it all together like that. And then put it on your tree. Maybe not hot glue. I think epoxy is better. Then it won't come apart. So anyway, some ideas for you. I was looking for, I have the cutest and tiniest little sterling silver crystal fairy. And I was going to put her right here because she's kind of sitting down with her knees up and her wings back. But I can't find her still. She's been gone for about 3 years. Okay, here it is. Whoop. So that's kind of how I use those little copper flowers. You can catch, you know, it still needs a spot of something, so maybe epoxy here, clear epoxy resin or jeweler's glue, something to make sure it stays. I would have put a wire in there before all that, and then you can easily attach that, you know, to your tree. And since I don't have my precious fairy, since she remains elusive, I could do something like this. Right? And that's really cute. Okay, do you guys know what seed beads are? I'm not a seed beater, so don't ask me to get crazy with seed beads. Or, you know, tiny, these are real gemstone beads here, but they're like 1 millimeter. So these are fun. Seed beads come in all kinds of colors and shapes. And I like to use them for my trees because some of these seed beads look like little leaves. I don't know what they're called. I got them from a bead store I used to work in. That's closed now. But if you look up seed beads, you know, maybe you'll find some that are leaf-shaped like this. And then you can tie them also onto your tree. So cute. These are silver, so I would make them into like a snowy tree, but they come in gold. They come in a bunch of different colors. So if you're a seed beater, maybe you know. And you can drop a comment, help the rest of us know. But that's an idea. And then look at these fun things. I found these at, I don't know, a garage sale too, probably in a bucket of jewelry. But they have these fun little tin stars and moons. And, you know, I would just cut these apart. You can add something to your tree sculpture that way too. So cute, right? And just as some ideas, here goes the cute little ladybug charm. I would snip that, you know, maybe not snip it off, but try to hide that little bit tying it on. Or, you know, my little sun, I could dangle it there. So cute. I mentioned the pearl, but it's too much. It's too much. I thought it might go cute in there, but it's too much. Takes away. It's a whole different thing. So don't use a pearl like this. Look at this cute little bead I found. It's not really a bead. I'm not sure where I got it. I've had some of this stuff for so long. It might be shell. I might have gotten it at one of the shows. But look for a cute moon. What that could do. If you found one like this that's a bead, it would be easier to tie that in there. Okay, the other little thing I found was this sweet garnet. Ooh, beautiful faceted garnet. And since you have that extra wire, you could do something beautiful. Maybe put a prong in this garnet and then, you know, put it in there like that. That could be very pretty too. Oh my gosh, we are not done looking. I found some more buckets, and so there is hope that I might still find her. All right, so I didn't find her, but I did find this groovy bead cap. So I wanted to show this to you. If you don't know what a bead cap is, you could put a cute crystal in there. That one's a little more, it's a little cuter shaped than the other one we were just looking at, but it works too. So you could do this, right, with those little flowers, or you could find a nice bead cap, and you could, oh, that's so cute. I would probably do that. Look how cute that is. Then you could put that, easily attach it with wire to the tree, so you can plan for stuff like this. Okay, I wanted to show you that in the light because it's so adorable. I know my hands are dirty because I've been playing in the bead bowls, but look at this little bead cap and the tiny amethyst crystal I nested in there, and you could easily attach that. And then, we're going to add an accent wire yet still, so look how adorable. So I'm just giving you some more back studio tour. My bead buckets. Look what I found. Oh, that's not interesting part. This is the interesting part. Look at all these little drop charms I found. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do something cute with those. Got some beads hanging here. Got all of my, yes, you see butterscotches in there. They're treasure too, amongst all the rocks. Oh, I did find my bucket of what I call my natural beads. These are corals, bone, amber chips. Look how cute these little corals are. You could put these onto the trees also, and that would be darling, absolutely darling for the canopy or as an accent to the bottom. And there are the little pink pearls for our pink April moon. Ooh, found these guys. So pretty. I think this one. Talk about another bucket of treasure I found. Holy cannoli. When you look into things, it's like magic. These are all of my tiny gemstone beads and pearls. Also things that we can tie onto trees. I still haven't found her. Oh, here goes the bucket of selenite crystals. Yeah, those are fun. And here's where I keep some finished things that are sold and such. And my gemstone books. Okay, so here's that cute pink pearl bead for our pink moon. Oh, that would be darling if I attached it. Well, probably I would attach it with a spare wire a little bit higher in the back. I'm only working with one hand because I'm trying to hold my camera. Something like that. That's cute. Get some of this. I found these really ancient fairy bells. Ooh, and that might be fun too, to stash like a small lantern in there somewhere. Dangle it from that tree or from the spiral. All right. And then the other thing I want to show you is that you can have fun, right? Everybody can get a bag of tiny seashells from the dollar store. I glued a little moss to it, you know, a little fake moss, and then you can glue that or wrap it. I would probably just use a clear epoxy or a hot glue gun. Make sure it stays, and you can do something like that to dress up your trees too. I kind of just glue them all together in something like this, and I had it as a decoration over there, and I thought, oh, that's cute. That little guy fell off, so I'll show you. All right, guys, well, I never found my tiny little sterling silver fairy, while I might have found everything else in the studio. But I hope this gives you some inspiration for your trees and how you might use other convenient metals like, you know, like those earring caps, bead caps. Where is it? Here. The bead caps that we were talking about, or small charms and stamps that you can add to make it really precious and cute. Okay, so I'll be back with a video where we will add a wire, and then I'll decide, or you guys can drop me comments and let me know what little charm you want me to add to this tree. Thanks for being here. I found my little clock gears. So I don't know if you guys do know the word steampunk. Anyway, I don't make steampunk jewelry while I love it. But you can order these cute little very real clock gears. I think on Etsy I got these clock gears. And they're tiny, they're sweet, and they have these little pins. You can just, you know, insert them. Look how darling that all is. Oop, that one didn't go in there. You know, certainly you have to do something more to keep them in there. But even a spot of epoxy or hot glue on the back, or do something creative with the little pins that come in these gears. You know, get them together, make cute stuff in there. Okay, so these trees are fun in a lot of ways, in 1,001 ways. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you. And I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for being here and creating with me.